students of class 5. This is your host of this video and your maths teacher Ajit Haridas Mane. Welcome in this online video lecture series. This is our third part of this first chapter, Roman numeral. Now today we are going to continue here the next part of this Roman numerals here. Yesterday, that means in the last video, that is number 2, we are explaining the first two rules of Roman numerals that we use for writing numbers in Roman sign here. So while explaining these two rules, that are first two rules here, the first rule I am stating that out of 7 basic signs of Roman number system, I, X, C and M, these 4 Roman signs we can repeat it 3 times continuously maximum there. But remaining 3, that is V, L and D, we never repeats there. Thereafter, second rule. Now that second rule you can again observe on back side of this on this green board here. The rule that in front of you, that based on subtraction method. By using subtraction method, we are deriving some numbers that in front of you. I think on this green board you can observe 6 examples there: 4, 9, 40, 90, 400 and 900. Such numbers are derived by using rule number 2, that is of subtraction. Again, the statement here I am explaining again of rule number 2, that is, if we write smaller numeral before bigger numeral, it shows the subtraction process. That means the value of smaller Roman numeral we have to subtract from the value of bigger Roman numeral. Now that rule, its example presently you have observed on this whiteboard here. Now today we are going to explain our next remaining 2 rules that are also important for us. So those 2 rules again we are getting here. So let's proceed. Now on this green board that we are going to continue here today's part. Again here I am getting the subtitle of this Roman numerals here. First we taking our lessons Roman numeral. The part we continue as rules for writing Roman numerals. Today we are explaining our rule number 3 there. So it's a heading that we are taking rule number 3. Now, as like explaining yesterday's period, rule number 3 is exactly opposite of rule number 2. Now, rule number 2 is based on subtraction process. Now, rule number 3, it is based on addition process. So, while stating this rule here, again we make the comparison between smaller numeral and bigger numeral there. So, in rule number 2, 4 basic signs that we write before bigger numeral there. That is I, thereafter X, thereafter C. In this way, I, X, C. These 3 Roman numerals we can write before bigger numeral there. Now again we continue the explanation of this rule number 3. So before stating the rule, we continue some examples in front of you. For example 1. Here I am taking a Roman numeral in front of you, that is IV. Now in this Roman numeral, smaller I, that is smaller numeral, we write before bigger numeral. Now this shows subtraction process. Now instead of this, if we write smaller numeral in front of bigger numeral, that means in this way, VI. Now in this condition, capital I, that is a smaller Roman numeral, we write in front of this bigger Roman numeral V. Now in this condition, it is stated that when we write smaller numeral after bigger numeral, it shows addition process. So the value of V, it is 5, and value of capital I, we know that is 1. So we write after, so we make plus sign there. So 5 plus 1, we get international number, that is 6 here. That means VI, this Roman numeral indicates the international number 6 here. Thereafter, second example. Again, of this we are taking the second example in front of you. I think yesterday we take IX there. This is based on subtraction process. But instead of this, if we write XI there, smaller numeral writes after bigger numeral. Now in this condition, X means 10. Now capital I we write after, so we take plus. Capital I means 1. So 10 plus 1, we get international number 11 here. In this way, XI represent international number 11. Thereafter, we take third example here. Yesterday's third example is that XL. That means X we write before L. In this condition, this number represents international number 40. But instead of this, we write as LX. X we write after L. So in this condition, L represent 50, X represent 10. So 50 plus 10, we get international number 60 in this way. So LX we write as a 60. Thereafter, yesterday's fourth example that we can choose here, that we write there as a XC. Now X we write before C. It means subtraction process that indicates Roman number, international number 90s. But in this XC, if we transfer the order here, that's in this way, CX. That means X, smaller numeral, we write after bigger numeral. In this condition, C means 100 and X means 10. So we write X after C, so we take plus sign here. So 100 plus 10, we get international number here 110 here. Thereafter, we can proceed another examples there. That point somewhat bigger numbers here. That is example number 5. After I, after X, we can write C before bigger numeral there. So if we write C before D, that means in this way, CG. Now C is smaller numeral, so this shows subtraction process. So if we transfer the order here, that means if we write C after D in this way, DC. Now this shows addition process. Now you know the value of D, that is 500. Take plus sign now, and C has the value 100. So 500 plus 100, we get international number as 600 here. So by using DC, we represented international number 600. Thereafter, we can continue next example also. We write C before yum also. That means in this way, C yum. In this condition, CM represent international number 900 here. Now, instead of this, we write C after yum. That means yum C. Now, yum has the international value 1000 and C has 100. So 1000 plus 100. We get international number 1100. So in this way, by using rule number 3, that is by using addition process, we are deriving such 6 examples here. The first example of rule number 3, that is VI, that is international number 6. Second example that we observe on this green board, that is XI, that representing international number 11. Third example that we observe, LX, that represent international number 60. Fourth example that we presented as CX, that represented international number 110. Next example that we observe there, that is a DC, that represented international number 600. And thereafter, the last example you observe on this green board, that here I am writing MC, that represented international number 1100. So we can state here a rule number 3 for addition process in this way. If we write smaller Roman numeral after bigger Roman numeral, we make addition between the values of those two Roman numerals here. This is the rule number 3 based on addition process. Okay. Thereafter, we have given rule number 4. Now, this rule number 4, it is quite important for us. Now, when we have to convert any international number into Roman sign, then you have to use this rule number 4 here. Now, we proceed towards rule number 4. Here I am getting the heading rule number 4. Now, rule number 4 is based upon expansion of the number here. So, by using the expanded form of any number, we can write those numbers into Roman sign here. So, before taking the examples, here I am stating rule number 4 direct here. While writing any international number into Roman sign, first write the expanded form of that number and all the groups in that expanded form of number write by using Roman sign here. Now, how we can work according to this rule number 4? Let's proceed on this green board here. To explain this rule number 4, here I am taking first example in front of you. Now let's continue. The first numbers between 1 to 100 here only into this rule. Now we are taking here the number as 32. We want to write international number 32 into Roman sign here. So while writing this international number 32 into Roman sign, first we write expanded form of 32 in this way. Now the expanded form of 32, that we get as 30 plus 2. Now we get two groups in the expanded form. Now let's think how we can write number 30. So if we make the 10 plus 10 plus 10, we get 30 there. And according to rule number 1, x we can write 3 times continuously. So here I am taking 30 into Roman sign in this way: x, x, and x. This is 30, and easily you can write Roman number 2. So 2 means 1 plus 1. So we write here capital I 2 times here. That means triple x double I. In this way, we can write international number 32 in Roman sign here. Let's take another example, number 2. And in this second example, we are trying to take example as 47. International number 47, we want to write in its expanded form first and then convert it into Roman sign. First, we write the expanded form in this way: 47, that means 40 plus 7. Place value of 4 we write as 40, and place value of 7 we write as 7. Thereafter, let's think about how we can write number 40 into Roman sign. So let's remind rule number 2. 40 we can form by using subtraction process. So we continue 40 as 50 minus 10. So 50 minus 10, that we represented as XL. This is 40, and we want to write number 7 there. So while writing 7, 5 plus 1 plus 1, that makes 7 there. So for 5 we have V, for next capital I, next capital I. So X L V double I, that represented international number 47. Let's take another example, that is number 3 there. Now into this third example, we are trying to take here the example as 79 here. Now we want to write 79 into Roman signs there. First, we want to write its expanded form. So we write the place value of both digits, that is 7 and 9, by using plus sign there. So place value of 7 we write here as a 70. Thereafter, take plus sign. Write place value of 9, that is 9. Now 70 plus 9, this is the expanded form. Now let's think about how we can write 70. So by writing 70, we use the Roman sign basic 50, that is L there, and then we take two groups of 10s, 10 plus 10, that means 70. If we think here 50 plus 10 plus 10, that makes 70. So for 50 we have L, for next 10 X, for next 10 X, L double X we make 70. Thereafter for 9 we again remind here rule number 2 of subtraction method. 9 we derive by using 10 minus 1. 10 minus 1, that means Ix. So we write Ix in front of this. So L double X Ix, it represents international number 79. Now we take another example, that should be number 4 here. This is the example of 94. We want to write international number 94 into Roman sign. First, we write the expanded form of this number. That means place value of 9 and place value of 4, right, by using plus sign. So place value of 9 here I am writing first. It should be 90. Take plus sign. Place value of 4 is 4 here. So 90 plus 4. This is the expanded form. Now, if we think about 90, the number 90 we form by using rule number 2, 100 minus 10. So, while writing 100 minus 10 into Roman sign, we write x before c. That means xc. We get 90s there. Thereafter, we want to write number 4 into Roman sign. Again, we use rule number 2. While getting 4, we make 5 minus 1 in this way. So, 5 minus 1 representing in Roman sign. We write as IV. So, XCIV, in this way, we get international number 94 into Roman sign. So, this is the rule number 4 that we can apply for any number. Now, into this rule number 4, while explaining here I am taking all 4 examples between 1 to 100. Now, by using same rule number 4, we can write bigger numbers, that is 3 digit, 4 digit, again in Roman numerals here. Now, how we can write 3 digit, 4 digit numbers into Roman sign? Its explanation we continues in next period, that means into the next videos there. That is video number 4. So till into this video we are explaining these remaining 2 rules of Roman numeral is writing here. Let's keep in mind these rules. I think that are given in your textbook. Let's open the textbook and study these rules here. Let's understand. There are given some examples also there, and by understanding these 2 rules, you can try to convert any international number between 1 to 100 into Roman sign. Keep in touch. We stop into this video. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.